My name is Mr. Steve.
Welcome Storytime.
I'm a storyteller. Hello, everybody! It's me, Mr. Steven. It's time for another story time! And remember to show this intro to your cats. They like the fingies, the phalanges, my bone-dry fienders doing the wiggle wiggle. Cats really dig it. Hey, it's almost Christmas, so we are once again reading a book from the Disney Christmas Storybook Collection. This came out in 2014. Today, we will be reading a Finding Nemo one. I love Finding Nemo. Not so much the second one, but I love Finding Nemo. So this is Finding Nemo, A Big Blue Christmas. I'll have a big blue Christmas without Nemo's mom because she's dead. This story time's already weird. Okay, let's do this. Dad, wake up! Nemo shouted early one morning as he swam back and forth across their anemone home. Anemone home, that's hard to say. Anemone home. What is it, Nemo? Asked Marlin, waking in a hurry. Are you hurt? Is something wrong? No, Dad. Ugh, that was a horrible voice. I'm not doing that anymore. No, Dad, the little clownfish answered. It's just that I have a terrific idea. It's almost Christmas. Could we have a holiday party? Sounds like fun, Nemo, Marlin said with a yawn. But let's wait until after breakfast to start planning. Wah, wah, wah. Right after breakfast, Nemo and Marlin made a list of friends to invite. It was a long list because they had friends all over the ocean. Marlin wondered how they'd let everyone know in time. I can ask Bruce, the shark, Chum. Which one is Chum? And Anchor to help spread the word, Nemo offered. No one can say no to those guys. Oh, that's just the three sharks. That's the name. Okay. I thought it was different people. Marlin thought it over. Nemo was right. No fish he knew wanted to get on a shark's bad side. Well, all right, son, he said, but be careful. I know, Dad, Nemo said. See you later, he called as he swam off, instantly became missing. Oh no, I need to find my son, again! Nemo swam as fast as he could to the old shipwreck where his shark friends hung out. Hey, Bruce, guys, Nemo said when he arrived. Check out what the tide washed in, said Anchor. I'm not doing any of those anymore. Why, it's our little friend, Nemo, Chum said. What brings you out this way, asked Bruce. The little clownfish told them all about the Christmas party. The sharks were thrilled. The sharks, they go like this. Let me tell you something else about sharks. They're pretty bad. They're pretty horrible, but they do have a natural enemy. The Jets. They're a super bad gang, but also they do ballerina flips. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh. They're really into ballet. I learned that from Steven Spielberg. The sharks were thrilled. They hadn't been invited to many parties. Then Nemo asked them to help tell everyone about it. You can count on us, Bruce said proudly. Thanks, said Nemo. And guys, we will be counting our guests too, so remember, fish are friends.
Not food. Except stinking dolphins.
Not food, the four of them said together. Nemo swam home as fast as he could. His father was swimming back and forth across their anemone nervously. There's another one. Anemone nervously. That's difficult to say. Anemone nervously. Anemone nervously. Whew. We need to plan the menu, Marlin muttered. And then there's cleaning and decorating and... Stop right there, Dad, said Nemo. We're going to need help. I'll be back later with more fins. Nemo had made some great friends when he had been captured and put in a tank in a dentist's office. I'm a piranha!
Then the Amazon.
The whole tank gang had eventually escaped and were now living in the ocean. Nemo went to find them and asked for their help with the party. When Nemo returned home that afternoon, 2 of his old pals from the tank gang were with him. Deb was a blue and white humbug fish. She got to work on the food, but she insisted on keeping the dessert a surprise. Jacques was a tiny cleaner shrimp. Jacques started to work, doing what he did best, cleaning. Soon the anemone was so clean it sparkled. Kind of like I sparkle. But I'm not a vampire. It's too bad Flo couldn't be here, said Deb sadly. She does like a party. Nemo and Marlin winked at each other. Wink. They knew that Flo was really only Deb's reflection in the tank glass. Oh, spoiler alert. Next, Nemo swam off to find their friend Dory, the regal blue tangfish. Do I know you? Dory asked when Nemo finally found her. Nemo smiled. Dory was the most forgetful fish he knew. All of a sudden, Dory hugged him and said, Nemo, I've missed you. His name isn't Nemo. Would you like to help us decorate for a party, said Nemo. I love parties, said Dory. At least I think I love parties. I can't really remember if I've ever been to one. That afternoon, Dory, Marlin, and Nemo worked hard putting up all the decorations. They hung streamers and wreaths and decorated a conch shell Christmas tree. Oh, there it is right there, the conch shell Christmas tree. Do you see the conch shell Christmas tree? Meanwhile, the sharks were busy inviting all the guests. Finally, just the sea turtles were left. The 3 sharks took a ride on the EAC Dude, the East Australian current, to catch up with them. Hey, shark dudes, Crush said. Best character in the whole thing, other than Darla. What's happening? Nemo and Marlin asked us to invite you to a holiday party back at their anemone, Bruce said. Awesome, said Crush. I love to party. I bet Crush would be really good friends with Skip and Trebor.
I'm Skip, and I'm Trebor, and we're...
Squirt popped out from underneath Crush's back flipper. Hey, dudes, can I come too? Of course, said Chum. Nemo wants all of his friends there. Cool, said Squirt. And then the shark ate all of them. The end! You don't know. Stop it. Oh, wait. Max is right. There's more. Back at the anemone, there was only one more detail left to plan. A good party needed great music. That gave Nemo an idea. Nemo went to see his friend Tad, the butterfly fish. I'm assuming that's it. Sheldon, the seahorse, and Pearl, the squid. Nailed it. Hi, Nemo, said Sheldon. Hi, guys. Guess what? My dad and I are having a holiday party, but we need a band. I thought we could play. Cool, said Pearl. I've been humming jingle shells all day. Ugh. Jingle shells. I guess that's what they sing in the ocean. What other Christmas songs would they sing? Swimming in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells don't ring, but we're all frozen. That's decent, at least. Let's practice right now, added Tad. That's also difficult to say, added Tad. Added Tad. Tad added. Added Tad. He grabbed some kelp and started to strum. And that's how the Beatles were formed. Pearl joined in on the sand dollar tambourines. Sheldon kept the beat on the clams. Then Nemo joined in on the conch shell on the second verse. They practiced all afternoon. We'll be great, Nemo said when they finished. They sounded really good. See you at the party. Finally, the night of the party arrived. Look, everyone's there. Wearing colorful Christmas sea garlands, Marlin and Nemo greeted their guests. Seeing all of their friends together filled Nemo with holiday cheer. Welcome to our party, Marlin said to Crush and Squirt. Merry Christmas, Nemo said to Dory and the sharks. A-doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Thanks, said Dory as she swam past. I just ran into these guys and they told me there was a party over here tonight. Hey, these decorations look amazing. Who did them? Dory, you helped me decorate for the party. Ha 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 ha! That's the end credit freeze. I really like doing that. Dory, you helped me decorate for the party, Nemo said. I did? Asked Dory. Wow, I'm good. Before long, the party was filled with friends from near and far. Deb's seaweed and kelp cake was delicious. There was even a ginger kelp fish decorating the top of the cake. Where's the top? Oh, that would be it. A fake kelp fish that's made out of kelp. Everyone loved that best of all. The guests washed their treats down with salty seawater punch. Everyone was gathered around the conch shell Christmas tree, having a great time. Time to open presents, announced Marlin. He swam over to the conch shell tree. Dory swam around the other guests, muttering, "Where is that present I bought? Wait, did I bring a present? Whose birthday is it anyway?" All around Nemo, his friends were opening presents and thanking each other, but Nemo was most excited about watching Bubbles open the gift he had gotten for him. The yellow tangfish was another one of his old friends from the tank at the dentist's office. "Open it, Bubbles, open it," Nemo urged. Inside, Bubbles found a brand new tiny treasure chest, and when he opened the top, a cloud of bubbles came out. "Bubbles! How I missed my bubbles. Thank you, Nemo." The little treasure chest was one of the few things any of them missed from their days living in the tank. Nemo had found it on the ocean floor during a trip with his father. He knew that this was the perfect gift for Bubbles. Oh, it looks like it's ripped a little bit, but it's been fixed. That's good. Sometimes we're all a little bit ripped, but we can all be fixed. That's a public service announcement from Mr. Steve. The more you know. Do-do-do-do. After all the presents were opened, Nemo decided it was time for some live music. "Mama, just swam a man." "Come on, guys," Nemo whispered to Pearl, Sheldon, and Tad. Sheldon says, "Bazongies," or whatever. Time to get everyone singing and dancing. And they did. The guests all turned to watch as Nemo, Sheldon, Tad, and Pearl started to play "We Wish You a Merry Fishmas." Mr. Ray, Nemo's teacher, sang along loudly. Even the sharks flipped their fins to the beat, and they did this. Do-do, 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 do-do. That's what sharks do. The party really got swinging as the band played more Christmas carols. In between songs, Deb swam over to Nemo. "Great party," Deb said. "Your dad is such a nice guy. Isn't it wonderful being able to travel the big wide ocean to visit friends?" "You bet, Deb," Nemo answered. He slapped fins with his friends. Fish aren't meant to live in a tank. It was getting late, and soon the guests began to swim home, calling out "Merry Christmas" and "Happy New Year" as they left. When the last of the guests had gone, Nemo turned to his father and smiled. "Dad, this was the best Christmas ever." "You bet it was," said Marlin. "We sure are lucky to have so many good friends, but the best gift of all is spending Christmas with you." And he gave his son a big hug. And that's the end of that story. Yay! So what'd you think about that story? Did you like it? I liked it. I'm a big fan of Finding Nemo. Not so much Finding Nemo 2, but I'm a big fan of Finding Nemo. I love that movie. And it's a Christmas story. Interesting to think about what Christmas is under the sea. Anyway, while you're here, while I've got you, why don't you go ahead and like and subscribe and all those things I'm supposed to say because I'm somebody on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!
This is the end.
And we say bye-bye.